Hello, hello! We are about to get started on our stream today, but let me know how everything sounds. We're doing a little bit of a surprise stream today. We're making some dinosaurs. So I need some suggestions in the chat, actually. If you are early to the stream and in the chat, give me some ideas for dinosaurs that you'd like me to see me crochet, and we'll get hooking in just a second. But also, please let me know how everything sounds, if the music is too loud, or if my voice is too quiet, or whatever. All right, be on in a second. All right, let's get hooking. Hi. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. 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 Hi, everybody. Today we are going to be crocheting a dinosaur with you. And yeah, just a fun, chill Sunday live stream. Let's just make a dino. Pretty self-explanatory. We're going to be crocheting a dinosaur. If you want to crochet along with me, what you'll need is some yarn. I'm going to be using our Club Crochet Amigurumi cotton yarn. I'm not sure what colors yet because we're currently voting on what the vibe should be, and we're going to be making it up based on the vibe. The vibe choices right now in the chat, there's a poll going on right now in the chat. There is space, fruit, Easter, or spooky vibe. You go ahead and choose one of those, and I'll come up with something based on your vote. I'm gonna vote myself. Okay, wow, a lot of people. Okay, cool. I think we know what the vibe's gonna be, but we'll see. All right. So other than the yarn, by the way, you can use any kind of yarn you want. I just really like using cotton for my projects. But other than the yarn, you're going to need a crochet hook. We're going to be using a size G, 4mm crochet hook today. You'll also need a pair of scissors for cutting stuff. You'll need some darning needles, probably just one darning needle. Yeah, and we have these in the shop, by the way, but I'll talk about it in a second. And then some safety eyes. I'm going to be using 6mm safety eyes in this video. We'll go ahead and put all these to the side, though. Like I said, sorry, I was looking to see if the sound was being all wonky, but it's not. Like I said, this is going to be completely up to you. So here's some examples of the past dinos we made. We made our little Fey Velociraptor, a little fairy raptor last week. The week before that, I think the week before that, we made our four-leaf clover Triceratops for St. Patrick's Day with a little gnome or leprechaun that can ride them. And I think the week before that, we made our gardening Brontosaurus, which was also really cute. So today we're going to be making a new dino to add to our little collection going on here. And it's going to be based on your suggestions. So go ahead and vote now. If you like what's going on here and you think it's really cool and you want it to keep happening, well, there's a few ways you can support this channel, which would be really helpful. This channel is completely run by viewer support. So if you are interested in supporting this channel, thank you. That is really cool of you. That would be really sweet. The freest, easiest way to support is just like this video down below, subscribe to the channel, hit the little bell icon so you don't miss it when we come out with new video tutorials and new live streams just like this one. You can also support by purchasing merch and kits in the store. We have a bunch of different kinds of merch, from little pins. We've actually got a bunch of different kinds of dinosaur pins. We still have a few of these left. Here's the Triceratops one. I think the Triceratops might be my favorite. I don't know. I go through phases. There's actually 6 or 7 different kinds of pins, so there's a lot of different dinosaur pins available in the shop. There's also kits in the shop. We're currently in our season of Woolly Woods, so we have a bunch of we have a kit that's specific for that, where you can make a bunch of different woodland critters. But we have a bunch of different merch in the store, so go check it out at clubcrochet.com. Probably the best way to support monetarily, though, if you are interested in helping, is with a Club Crochet membership. Members get early access to future patterns. They get access to the exclusive library of tutorials. I add new ones in probably every couple of weeks. Our newest pattern in the library for members is our tiny Amigurumi gnomes. They're so cute and so easy to make, and I love them so much. If you want to check this pattern out, it's available now on clubcrochet.com, along with our entire library. So if you're interested in getting a membership, plan start at only $5 a month. You can cancel at any time. And yeah, thank you so much. If you are out there and a member, if you are out there and a member and in the chat, say hi right now. Actually, if you're a member and in the chat, use an emoji. Let's see. Use a yarn ball emoji to just say hi and I am a member. That would be really cool. That would mean a lot to me. Okay, well, I think that's everything I wanted to talk about here. Let's figure out what we're making today. How's that sound? We have 27 votes so far on our vibe, but it looks like one is way ahead of the other ones. Actually, let's see, would it catch up if it got to 30 and all 3 votes were on the one vote? 1, 2, 3. No, I don't think it would. All right, I think that we have a vibe choice because one got way ahead of the rest of them. Look at all those yarn balls. Thank you so much for posting that. Okay, so the vibe is Easter vibe. All right, so we're going to make an Easter dinosaur. Easter dino. Okay, so we have a few options here. We can do I would say Easter makes me think either chicken, bunny. I mean, bunny, of course, it gives you that vibes. Chicken, you know, like a little chick vibe, or Easter egg vibe. And let's see, what else screams Easter to you guys? I actually think those two are pretty, like bunny and chicken and Easter egg are pretty good. So I think what we could do is we could either do we could do a dino coming out of an Easter egg. Like that. You know, and then we have like a dino popping out. So it's like a new fresh dino. We also could, of course, make a bunny dino. I think a bunny dino would be kind of fun. And part of me wants to make it a brontosaurus, but we have been doing a brontosaurus pretty often. I guess we can do the vote on that. Do you want it to be a brontosaurus? Or, let's see, the options are... Oh, by the way, if you want to check out all the patterns, you can find them up here at clubcrochet.com/dinos. I think, I think we got to add bunny ears on it. I'm thinking we could either do a brontosaurus would be fun. I'm not going to lie. It would be good, and I know we would make a really cute brontosaurus. But, okay, we could do Bronto. We could do a... What's that? A stego? Or oh yeah, you know what? We haven't made a stego in a while. A triceratops, which is what that one is. Or we could do a T-Rex. Let's vote on that. Let's vote between those four options, because that'll help me decide what the base pattern is, and then we're gonna kind of customize it based on that. So in the poll, vote now. Vote for what dinosaur. Which dino we making? T-Rex, Triceratops, Stegosaurus, or Brontosaurus? Go ahead and vote now in the chat. I'm going to wait for your votes and then get going there. I think regardless, though, we should grab some Easter colors, right? Because doy. So we're going to need yellow for sure. Yellow screams Easter. Pink, I think, screams Easter too. So we'll grab that. Grab pink. I think those two are pretty much, like, obviously Eastery. Cyan, I think, is also really Eastery, as is purple. But the purple that I have is a little dark, so we might want to use this purple more for, like, accent colors than for our main color. So I'll go ahead and throw it to the side. And then, of course, we're going to need a little bit of white yarn just for, like, teeth or, just, like, detailed stuff. Sorry, my cat's fur is all over this purple yarn, but whatever. You do what you got to do. And then white yarn. I left all the way in the corner. Okay. So there's our white yarn, too. All right, so those, I think, are our options there. We're voting on a dino. I think I'm going to choose, for my vote, I think I'm going to choose that dino. Hey, you know what? The chat and I are in agreement right now, it looks like. The one that I voted for also is being voted for. Okay, so let me also pull up the pattern. Again, you can find the pattern at clubcrochet.com/dinos. And I think we're going to be making this dino. So I'm going to go ahead and get it brought up now. But I'll give the vote a second longer because it could change. It could totally change. Turtly change. Oh my gosh. Zoe just nailed, like, right on the... Yep. That was a perfect... That was the perfect comment, Zoe. We're going to end the poll because Zoe said the perfect comment. And the poll is perfect for what she said. Stegosaurus. That's right. We're making a... Stegosaurus. Oops. Get it? Egg. We're making a steg. Stegosaurus. Zoe, never stop being you. Never stop being you. You have such a good brain. I love it. Stegosaurus. We're making a Stegosaurus that looks like an egg. Easy squeezy lemon peasy. Maybe we'll add ears to it. Maybe we won't. Okay, so let's actually just draw an egg really quick, like an Easter egg. So an Easter egg, usually when I see an Easter egg, I see it's like, it's like stripes. You know what? Maybe we pull up pictures of Easter eggs just to get us some inspiration here. What are like classic Easter egg patterns? Let's see, images. Yeah, okay, so it's like stripes, dots, polka dots sometimes. And then obviously we have color on the back too. So I think it's kind of like, like imagine our stegos right there. Kind of like that. Right? And then we have, I'm not going to make it shaped like an egg. I'm still going to make it shaped like a stegosaurus. Because stegosaurus, honestly, they kind of already are egg-shaped a little bit. So I don't think that's going to matter too much. And this will give us a good opportunity to make stripes and stuff. So we'll have like a couple of stripes here with maybe dots in the stripes. And then maybe we do like a little line of a different color in the middle. And maybe a little line of different color up here. That could be good. Yeah, and also that'll keep it somewhat simple too. Okay, so we need 3 colors. I think our 3 colors are these colors. These are our main colors. And I would say like our main color here is going to be like, we'll do like pink, 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 pink. So the main color here is going to be all pink. Or is that too close to our guy up there? You know what? Maybe we do our main color in yellow. Okay, fine. Yellow, 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 yellow. And then our mid, like this stripe in pink. Yeah, I think the stripe here in the stripes in pink. And then our accent color in cyan. And the accent color is the color between stripe, like the dots in between stripes, the spikes along the back. I think that works. I think that works pretty perfectly. Let's go ahead and get hooking. All right, we're making a Stegosaurus. I mean, what else do you want me to say? It's the perfect idea. It's the perfect idea. And do we add bunny ears on it? Probably, maybe. I don't know. Maybe we'll vote on that a little later. We can always add bunny ears by the end. I think we can add the spikes at the end as well, so we can just pretty much get hooking. I don't think this live stream is going to go too long today, so if you are enjoying it, please like the video before it's too little too late. We're just going to be making our one Stegosaurus today, but then after that, we are going to say bon voyage and see you on Sunday. Or, I'm sorry, next Friday, where we're going to do another live stream on Friday. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you're following along, by the way, we do live streams every Friday and about Friday and Sundays. Sometimes I miss the Sunday, sometimes I miss a Friday. But usually once or twice a week we will be live streaming. I usually start at around 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, but I'm open to changing that up soon based on when people can do live streams. I think I want to start changing it up a little bit and trying different times out for other people that can't always join in on this time zone. Okay, so 1, 3. And hey, if you haven't heard of it yet, we are making these dinosaurs. The reason we're making dinosaurs is because I have a game coming out very soon called Lava Run. It is a board game where you actually crochet a bunch of dinosaurs and play a game with them and try to help them escape a volcano. It's very cool, and it is coming out very soon. If you had become a backer kit supporter on it, just so you know, the game will be out very, very soon. It is being shipped over and manufactured and then shipped over like very, very soon. So just so you know. But if you are in the chat right now and you are a backer kit supporter and you have any questions at all, please feel free to let me know. I would be more than happy to give you any information about where we're at in the process. I'm going to pull up a Stegosaurus right now just so I can see where I'm going to change colors because I need to keep that in mind. I think we're going to do, like, basically where this leg is going to be one big stripe. So a stripe right there. Yeah, and we'll do a half color change before the stripe so that the whole stripe is one color. And then maybe we'll do dots in the stripe using bullion knots later. And then we'll do nothing. Then we'll do a accent color stripe with half color changes. Then pink, full pink there, and then maybe two full, and then where the legs are, another big stripe. Yeah. All right, I think I've got a general idea on where I want these stripes to be. So let's keep on crocheting on. By the way, I noticed, I tried to watch my live stream last time and noticed that I sometimes go off camera a little bit because I'm not really paying attention to where the camera is enough. So if you are watching and in the chat and you're like, hey, you're really low in the camera or something like that, I very much appreciate that because I can only do so much and I can't exactly like check my camera at the same time as I'm trying to create and crochet. So if you see me coming off camera, feel free to let me know in the chat. I would be very glad to have that feedback. Our first big color change is going to be, actually we could do a stripe right here. No, you know what, we'll keep the head mostly pink. That way, like, we have space for our ear anyhow. So that means the first 1, 2, and then we'll do 2 rounds here of singles. Then we'll increase up. All those are going to be the same. So basically all the way to round. If you want to try crocheting this along with me and you're in the Stegosaurus pattern right now, every stitch up to round 5 is going to be as normal as far as color changes go. So we're going to keep the same color up to round 5, and then after that we're going to start to change colors over and make a stripe in, I think we wanted to do stripes in yellow with accents in cyan. Is that correct? Yes, that's correct. Before I continue, I'm just going to cut our little tail end here. Vanessa, you got a bunch of crochet dinosaurs? Well, then it sounds to me like you are ready for Lava Run. If you want to learn more about what Lava Run is, by the way, all you have to do is go to lavarun.com. There should be a link at the very top of the description of this video, by the way. It is still available for pre-order, which actually you can get it for cheaper if you pre-order it. So if you want to pre-order it, you totally can. And honestly, we only have so many that I ordered for our first run of these. So pre-ordering it probably wouldn't be the worst idea. But regardless, you should check it out. It's a very cool game. All right, so next round is going to be our half color change round. Is that correct? Because it's going to be this round here. Yeah. Oh, wait. No, I think actually this round could have been our half color changes. Right? 1, 2. Yeah, actually, maybe we should have done half color changes here. No, wait, no. Oh, wait, but the legs, like, end here. So we need to... Yeah, you know what? I do think we need to undo that round. Sorry. Because we want the change of colors to work really well and, like, be a perfect stripe more. So if we want that, then we're going to need to bring our yellow in here and do half color changes in yellow now. I think that's it. Oh, you're right. I did say I was going to start with yellow. You're totally right. Okay, we're going to undo this whole thing. We're going to start over. Thank you for reminding me, Zoe. Listen, I got a brain, just like everybody else. It just doesn't work as goodly. Let's try this again. It's okay. I'll get back to that round very, very quick. Here we go. We're gonna work fast here. 1, 3, 6. Yeah, there you go. One, two. Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Zoe, for reminding us. How have you guys' weekend been, by the way? What have you guys been up to? I, last night, I had an idea for a brand new game. So I wrote down all the rules, and it's really cool, and it kind of works. So today, after the stream, I've got to make dinner. But after I make dinner, I am going to try out my brand new game with Jules, and I'm very excited. I think it's really cool. I don't want to say its name just yet or anything like that because it's seriously very, very fresh. It's only 1 day old. And usually I don't like to share too much information about things that I've made if they're that young in development. But I can say that it's very cool and I think it's a very fun idea. I've actually had this idea for a new game for a while. So I just kind of like allowed my brain to start to live in that world for a second. Yeah, that can be a dangerous thing for me. If I let my brain start to think about an idea that like I really want to, suddenly that's all my brain will start to think about, and I'll forget about all the other projects and ideas that I have going on right now. So I got to be careful about what I allow my brain to think about when it comes to games. But I can't deny that this idea is good and fun and cool and super duper. So I'm very excited about it. Ooh! Zoe! Oh my gosh, we're actually designing a firefly. That's kind of cool. Zoe got some glow-in-the-dark yarn, so they're making fireflies. That's fun. That's actually a secret pattern coming out soon. A secret, not so secret now. Okay, so we're going to do that, and then we're gonna... I think I'm gonna do like a perfect color change. Like stitch here. I don't know. This might actually make it more obvious, but we'll find out. Oh, I think I was supposed to slip stitch that in the back loop to make it more hidden. Yeah, that would work a little bit better. So if I slip stitch into this back loop, like that, and then I change colors to pink, and then we do a round where it's all half color changes in pink, I think that'll make it look a little bit cleaner there. What are we making for dinner? You know what? That's a great question. Maybe you can help me figure that out. I'm thinking something rice related. So I always like to make kind of an Asian dishes. I'm very good, and I enjoy making Asian dishes a lot. So I was thinking maybe some kind of like wonton rice, broccoli, avocado if we have it, but probably not avocado. But maybe I should step out of my comfort zone a little bit. If anybody's got any good ideas for recipes, let me know in the chat. I'm open to them. Maybe we could do color changes for the dots. Nah, you know what? We'll make our life a little bit easier and add the dots later. I know that kind of sounds like it'll be more difficult, but I think that it'll be easier to conceptualize because we're just kind of like making this off of the dome. And sometimes when I add color changes in early, it can get complicated. stitch there. Alright, just about done with this round. Our next round up of increasing. One. I wonder if I did a stitch into that last slip stitch instead of an increase here. I wonder if it would like clean up a little bit more. Meh, whatever. Alright, now this round is, I think we're just going to do all pink for this next round. And we're going to increase up again. Leave that one there. You know, we don't even need to cut our yellow. We'll just leave it and we'll come back to it. That way we don't have to like cut and reattach. I think that's a good idea. I love doing this part. Ready? When I'm doing half color changes like this, it makes the yarn all wind up, so I need to unwind it. Love that. Zoe's having dollar store cup of noodles, instant noodles, because you're classy like that. Love that. I hate how good those taste. I hate it. It's like, oh my god, they're so good, but they're so bad for you, like crazy bad for you. You made it in time. What are we making today? We're making a Stegosaurus, because we're making an Easter egg, a Stegosaurus. One, and then increase here would be good. One, and then increase up here. Are you alternating threads or bringing it forward? I am alternating colors for those half color changes. We're doing something that I call a half color change. You know what? I'll show you when we get to our next stripe, which I think will be just before our second legs. But I'll get there soon, and then I'll show you exactly how a half color change works. You basically alternate threads, kind of. You alternate colors that you're pulling through. So the bottom part is pulled through with one color like that, and then you switch colors and pull through the second part with a different color. Okay, next up is round 7, which actually we're going to change back to yellow for this round. So I'm just going to yarn over with yellow and pull through. And we're just going to try to keep it a little loosey-goosey. And then, actually, you know, maybe I should have done a perfect color change, perfect stripe there. Let's do a perfect stripe. So to do that, I yarn over and slip stitch into the next stitch, into the back of the next stitch in our old color pink, like this. And then I switch over to our yellow, and then I pull through with yellow and do a chain, and then I'll single crochet into both loops with yellow, and it just kind of cleans it up just a little bit and makes it a little bit less of a jog. You know, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, to be honest. Okay, now we're going to add, we're going to use cyan for our feet. That way our feet have special colors too. Because I'm on round 7 and our first stitch is yellow. We'll do a full pull through of our yellow there. I think we can cut our pink because we're not going to come back to it for a few more rounds. Just let it kind of sit there, and then we'll do a cyan bobble stitch here. This is going to be where our first foot is. 2 and 3 and 4. What's that? We'll switch over to our yellow. Boom. Okay, so there's one foot. Yeah, already given Easter egg vibes. One. Ooh, Indian for dinner? I could totally do Indian for dinner, but I promised Jules I'd make dinner because I have not been very good at making dinner recently. So I don't know how to make Indian food, unfortunately. But I can do, let's see, maybe we could also do, I could, of course, I could do like a pasta kind of option too. Don't think we have any meat for like burgers or anything like that. I'm making myself hungry. All right. Okay, so there's our little feeties. We're also gonna try to do little dots of cyan between these pink rounds, I think. Maybe I should have done this whole round in pink also. So it's like a double stripe of pink. That might be a good idea. Instead of doing yellow. Would that have looked good? Let me look here. If this whole round, so we had like 2 rounds of pink. And then it was like... Actually, I really like that idea. So it's 2 rounds of pink where the legs are. And then so it'd be like these 2 rounds. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna undo these because I want this round to be actually pink. I still am gonna do cyan with the legs, but I think we want the pink stripes to be a little bit bigger. So we're gonna undo that. And undo this. We're gonna come back to our pink yarn here. And just keep going in pink instead. I think that's gonna look a little bit better. And actually, I'm gonna undo this one too. Okay, we can still leave our yellow there. Your partner's making steak with potato chips? Oh, with sweet potato. Oh, chips. Got it. Fries. Cool. That's awesome. I love sweet potato fries. I think sweet potato fries is what you're trying to say. Or what you are saying in Canadian. All right, so back to this. Now we need our cyan because now we're putting our feet in. Probably could have done half color changes here with yellow, but whatever. Three and 4. Back over to pink. Okay. That's pretty good. Let's... 1, 2. Yeah, right? I think that's pretty good. Okay. All right, so there's our feet. There's our double stripe going on. And we'll just continue doing a whole round of pink here. And then now we've got it a little bit easier from here on. Just a little bit. I suppose we could do eyes after this round. But you know what? I'll do one more round of single crochets in our side. Or wait, you know what? We're doing... Okay, wait, hold on. Let me look at something real quick. Because we're going to do legs. And then now we're working on this round. And then we got this round. So we'll go 1, 2, 3 rounds between legs. In the middle of our second round, I want to do cyan half color changes. So it's a small stripe of cyan. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. I think that'll be good. So we do want to do a whole round of just yellow after this. And in that case, we will do a... Oops. Get our yarn prepped. That. And then I'll do my little color change thingamabob where I slip stitch and then change colors. And then single crochet. Like that. And then we're just going to do a full round of just yellow stitches. And this time we're going to cut the pink and we're going to be happy with it. And we're not going to go back, I think. Right? I think so. Your Aussie is showing and you're calling your fries chips. Yeah, a little bit, but it's cute. I like it. It's fun. Do they not? What do they call them in Canada? Do they call them chips or do they call them fries? French Canadian fries. All right, we're gonna stop right here for a second because we're gonna do half color changes in the next round. But before we do that, we want to add our eyes, and we kind of want to fix this pink too because this pink is looking a little wonky. We want to pull that out too. Pretty good. Okay, so now we can add our eyes. The eyes go on either side of the face, of course, and they go a few stitches away from each bobble stitch. So let me go ahead and work on this. Grab our eyes, 1, 2, little locker. And we go 1 stitch above that, so that's gonna be right there. And then over here, it's, okay, got it. So first eye is gonna be right. Let's make sure I'm in camera for this. There we go. Next one is going to be 1 stitch up and then to the right, so like right here. Oh wait, no, that's a little wonky. It kind of looks cute though, like that. But no, like this more. Yeah, that looks nice, right? I think that looks pretty good. What do you think? That. Yeah. I like it. Let's keep going. So next round, we've got our half color changes where the bottom, we want the bottom to be cyan and then the top to be, yeah, bottom cyan, top to be, ooh, do we want it like a real stripe though? So we can either do like a little itty bitty stripe, little stripe, and then 1, 2. You know what? Yeah, we're just going to do a little stripe. So here's how we're going to do that. We're going to pull through with our cyan there. Do our slip stitch. Oops, back loop only. Slip stitch over here. And then change to our cyan there. And then we're going to do half color changes. Just like that. And we're just going to take it 1 stitch at a time and do single crochets all the way around. That way we have just this like really simple little itty bitty stripe in between. And I know we're probably going to want name suggestions for this Stegosaurus, by the way. So if you got any name ideas, go ahead and toss them in the chat. And you know what? I can do a Q&A to do that. And then Zoe, you can just put all the name suggestions that for people that are having a hard time in the Q&A maybe. I think we can do that. Actually, we might not be able to do Q&A with a vertical live stream. I think that was the problem that I found last time. So I'll give it a shot. But 1 second. Let me finish this round first. I don't know if we're gonna even need Easter or like bunny ears for this either. I don't know. We'll probably put that to a vote later on also. Okay, almost done with this round. The song sounds like it's from Banjo-Kazooie. I don't know. Hey, did you guys see the new Donkey Kong trailer? Oh my gosh, it looks so cool. I'm so excited about playing that. And pull through this. I'll go ahead and slip stitch with that. And then we'll change colors to this. And we're gonna work into both loops for the next round like that. Go ahead and cut that cyan and just kind of untangle it all. Maybe? It's pretty tangled. Look at that. Ooh. Not good. I can fix that. I think I can fix this. Ba-doop. Ooh, we're getting good name suggestions. Hold on, I need to get a Q&A so we can put them in. And it's easier for me to get them later. Oh, yep, I'm right. I can't do a Q&A. Zoe, could you put them in a something and then send me something on Slack? I don't know. Whatever's easiest for you. Just compile all a list of them together. And oh my gosh, Zoe. Oh my gosh, that's so cursed. Zoe, I just saw your Nomer Simpson. That's crazy, dude. That's so funny. That's gotta be one of the funniest. Yeah, no rush. Just whenever you get a chance. We won't need them for a second, so just whenever you get a chance, go through and just write the name suggestions down. I like where we're going though. Egberta, we got Twinkle. I love that. Oh my god, though that. So what I'm laughing at is Zoe crocheted Nomer Simpson, and they were so it looks so funny. They even did like special eyes for them. It looks so funny. Really top tier. Mr. Glock 5, hi, how are you? How's your Sunday going? Am I supposed to do a... Oh, I think I goofed up somewhere. Well, that's okay. I goofed up by... I should have made the last round half color changes the other way around, I think. I guess it doesn't really matter. You know, it's an Easter egg, whatever. Right, let me do cyan here. We're gonna do pink and cyan in this next round. Yeah, whatever. Whatever, we're just making it. We're making it. I need these two colors. No, I'll save my cyan. We need pink though. So I think we can go with our yellow here. Over to pink. Like that. I think it's good. I'm all tangled up. Tangled myself up. Loving the chat suggestions here. Just like this. And then I do legs. I think there's 2 stitches away for each leg now in this next round. Yeah. Wait. Yeah, all right. I see where I goofed, but honestly, I don't even think it's gonna matter. I was kind of just hoping that the cyan stripe would be a little bit further away from these stitches, but it really doesn't. It's fine. One, two, four. We'll go one. It's pretty good. I like that. What is the best place to share a photo of Club Crochet makes? Ooh, good question. I think currently it's either the Discord channel, on Instagram with hashtag Club Crochet and tag Club Crochet, or we also have a subreddit that I check all the time, and that's just r/Club Crochet. Those are probably the best options right now. I am trying to actually design something for the website so that you can share your pictures on the website a little easier as well, so that people could see them wherever. But you know, it's taking me so long. Oh, hey, also vote on the Club Crochet challenge right now. I totally forgot to mention that earlier. If you didn't know, we're doing a Club Crochet challenge currently where you can where we had a bunch of submissions for pet rocks, and yeah, we're looking for votes for your favorite pet rock. So if you have a favorite pet rock, go ahead and vote at clubcrochet.com/challenge, and you can learn everything that you need to know about it. I think I should do half color changes in this round, so it's a little bit cleaner of an edge. But also, I think I'm starting to realize, does that really matter? I don't think it matters, actually. Let's just go ahead and keep going. Make our life a little easier, too. So this round, after the legs is all pink. Yeah. I think I'm just getting a little too extra with these half color changes. I'll do one more round of half color changes to add some more, like another cyan stripe later, but should we make the spikes of our Stegosaurus in purple or in cyan, do you think? Don't forget that we're going to do probably dots in between these pink rounds in cyan, so there will be more cyan regardless. So it might be nice to do purple. I don't know. What do you guys think? Also, what do you think about the ear option? Should we add ears or nah? Why don't we do a vote for that? Why don't we do a vote for the ears? Now. Hold on. I'm going to change over to my yellow now. So we're actually coming to... Oh, wait. We'll do a more perfect stripe here. That. probably should change colors like somewhere in the middle, but then the legs might look weird. But whatever. We're just gonna have this kind of looking funky little like stripes right here, but that's okay. You know, it happens. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm supposed to. Oh, we definitely could do rounded spikes. Like that. So they kind of look like petals. That would be kind of cute. Rounded spikes instead. Kind of like how we did with our mushroom one, who I will go grab in a second so you can see what I mean. That might be kind of fun. Okay, let me do a quick vote for ears. Let's find out, do you want ears or not? Do we add bunny ears? Yes or no? Simple yes or no. Do we add bunny ears? I'm like, honestly, I'm torn about it. So I'm very curious to see what you guys think. I don't know how this keeps getting like dirt in my light box, because it's like, where is this dirt coming from? It's not in my hands. It's not in the crochet. I don't know. It's weird. Oh wait, did I mess up? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. How did I goof up somewhere though? I must have had extra stitches in it. Oh well. I guess I'll do just a regular stitch here, and I'll just do an extra decrease in this next round. I don't know where I goofed. I added a stitch somewhere. But I honestly don't know where. I must have added an increase somewhere. Huh. Oh well. Okay. I think I'll do, do I do a cyan stripe here? Yeah, I actually think this is the perfect time for a cyan stripe, so let's go ahead and do that. Even though we're going to be decreasing. Okay. Oh! My phone's... Not my phone, my iPad's gonna die. There we go. I fixed it. Oh wait. There we go. Okay. One and two, and then I'm going to try doing a decrease here. Because I missed a decrease somewhere, but whatever. And then it'll be all yellow, I think, for the last few rounds. And then we can add our detail. Of course, we still need to add our spikes. And I also need to get your opinion on those spikes. I think white actually might be a good idea, though. I don't know. Oh, is I supposed to? No. think we're doing good. And you're collecting the names. Thank you very much. So you rock. Okay, and then we'll just do. Actually, you know what? Yeah, we'll do cyan. And then we'll connect. Let's count our stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, good. We're on count again. Back to white. Or yellow. I don't know why I called it white. There. And we're going to decrease down now, but before I do that, I'm going to go ahead and stuff our character up a little bit. The extra detail we'll add at the very end. We definitely want it to be extra stuffed on the inside here so it looks more like an egg, too. I'm actually running a little low on stuffing. But you know what we got? We got extra threads, baby. We're just gonna stuff them with junk. Just like a real Easter egg. Wow. Just like a real Easter egg. Wow. Hopefully that doesn't mess us up when we're adding our details and our Easter eggs and or ears and stuff if we are adding ears. Oh, that's a big boy. Ho, 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 ho. I love you. All right, what are we doing? Are we doing bunny ears? Oh, okay. Well, that is going to be a resounding yes to the ears. Okay, so next question is, I think we got to do rounded spikes. I think that just makes a lot of sense for this. So do we want white ones, purple ones, or cyan spikes? So white, cyan. I guess we could do pink too. Or purple. Go ahead and vote. And I'll take that vote will take a second, so I'll wait patiently for that vote. And in the meantime, I will finish up our little body here. One. Oh, I get to choose two. I don't know which one to choose. Ooh. Ooh, it's a interesting vote. Cool. Are they a boy or a girl? They are they. I don't know. Guess that depends on, I guess, the name. Or however they want to identify. One. Three. 8 and 9. I'm going to stuff up a little bit more because it's going to be a little difficult to stuff after this round. Exactly. See, just a skeleton, you got it. I feel like stegosauruses, I don't know why, but whenever I think of a stegosaurus, I do think they are more girl-coded. I don't know why. But I always think like, oh yeah, I made a girl stegosaurus. And T-Rexes are always boys. I don't know. That's like everybody thinks cats are girls and dogs are boys. That's so funny. All right, now we're doing our last 2 rounds of the crochet part of this. Well, of the body at least. And then we're gonna have to add other bits and bobs. Oh, and you guys chose ears too, so we gotta add that. But I think I'll add my dots first, because I know I want to add those anyhow. And I think it'd be a little easier to add the dots before we add the spikes, before we add the ears. I think. We'll find out. Alright, last stitch for the body. Ow! I feel like this song is how I feel when I'm crocheting this right now. We're just gonna use just a regular stick for stuffing this time. I really wish I had my chopstick, but I don't know where it is right now. I think it fell somewhere. It would make our life a lot easier. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, I don't know where it went. Maybe the back of this will work. Oh, it's a little dense there. Where did I put that chopstick? Did it fall? Oh, whatever. We can also try using the edge of our scissors. Sometimes that works pretty well too. Not this time. Okay, where's our chops and sticks? I need chopsticks. I need my chopsticks. Where'd you go, Mr. Chopsticks? I need my stick. Got it. Oh, that's not a chopstick, but this is the next best thing. A pencil. Maybe. There we go. The next best thing. Is that stuffed enough? Tiny itsy bits more. Right in the base. Nice. Okay. Let's sew them closed. Okay. go. Ooh, surgical tweezers. Yeah, surgical tweezers are that is a good hot tip. Okay. All right, so we got our body done there. Now we need to add, I think now we need to add our little dots of cyan in between the pink layers. So let's get our cyan here. We'll just do it one layer at a time. Let's see how it goes. Okay. I'm just gonna go in from the bottom. Now I'm here. We're coming from the bottom down. You know, color changes would have worked really well to add the dots too, but oh well. We can do this the old-fashioned way. I think, honestly, I think we could just do this though. Every 2 stitches. I was gonna do like bullion knots, but I actually think it might be easier. Well, actually, that's less Dottie, huh? Dottie. Dottie's such a cute name. Yeah, I think we want these to be more of like dots themselves. So maybe we go. Do that. Maybe we go. I don't really want to do bullion knots though, just because, well, for 2 reasons. One, they'll be extremely tedious, but more so, I think they'll just be like too big of dots, and I kind of want it to be smaller. So maybe we just go like this into like half of that stitch, and let's see how that looks instead. Like this. Yeah, I think like that. So they're just barely dots. Okay, that's what we're gonna do here. So we're gonna go into this one. And then we'll come out 2 stitches over. 1 and... Right? Wait. 1, 2, boom. Oh, 1, 2, 3 stitches over. Like that. Okay, here we go. This is the shot right there, like these. Right? So they're just like subtle. Which I think will help too if we're doing our 1, 2. If we end up doing our spikes in cyan, I think that'll help a lot too. We should name it Dottie? Okay, we'll add that to the name list. And then 1, 2, last one right here. And we won't do a dot on the bottom, we don't need one. They're very subtle, but honestly, I think they look really good. I'm really liking our Stegosaurus right now. And then I'm just going to come up through where we want to start our next side of these dots, which is, I guess, like right up here. We'll go all the way over here. Very relaxing music right now. So like this. 1, 2. Done. 1, 2. It's looking so cute. One, two. We'll do our last spot like right here. Kind of cheat this one. All right. Jeez, that was a tough one. All right. Let's go and clean our character up a little bit. I think I want to try to like bridge this gap a little bit too. So it's less noticeable. I don't know how, but we kind of have a little gap there. We're just going to be looking at this dinosaur from this side. One and two. Yes, much egg. All right, next up we want to add our spikes. So what color? Oh wait, no, we want to add our ears and then our spikes. Spikes or ears? Let's add our ears. We're gonna do yellow ears just because I know where they're gonna go and everything. So we're just gonna do really simple ears too. I'll place them off to the side. Oh, you were born on Easter. That's cool, Kristen. So happy almost birthday. Is that long enough for our ears? Four. And we'll do one more. Half, single, single? So it's 3 stitches total? Let's try that. Half. And then a single. This. And then a single. These might actually be too short. Let's find out. No, I think those are pretty good size. Okay. Yeah, we'll go with these size. It's fun. They're gonna have like a natural curve to them too, which will be kind of cute. I think that'll be cute. Let's go. Slip stitch. And then we're just gonna right? And we'll make another one of those. One, two, three, and then 4, 5. Half double. Like that. And then 2 singles. Yeah, it changes too. Hey, Jillian, by the way. Man, I'm so bad for your sleep schedule, Jillian. How have you been feeling, by the way? Hope your recovery's been a little bit better. Do we want the ears bending inwards like this? Or outwards? Like that. Outwards. Definitely outwards. There, no question. No question. Why did I even ask? It's so obvious to me. So I think we can go... Wait, where do we want these? One ear like that? Yeah. So one end here. Coming out of a stitch. Let's come out of this stitch over here. It's pretty open. Might help us cover up some of that openness too. There we go. Right? Question is, should they have been closer to the face? No, I think that's pretty good. Yeah. Let's just to make sure though, we got 1, 2, 1, 2. So the next one's gonna be right here. So they'll be kind of off to the side, but I think that looks pretty cute. Rather than up, because if I did them up top, they'd be way too close together. So I think we'll do off to the side like that. Just slightly. Today's been pretty bad. Ooh, I'm sorry. Your wheel on your wheelchair broke. Ooh, that's like kind of the main part of the wheelchair. That's like the most important part of the wheelchair. Well, I guess maybe the chair part. Well, I'm sorry. I hope your week is a little bit better. And you saw Minecraft. Interesting. So how was it? Was it good? I don't know why, but I had a sneaking suspicion it was not good. But I don't know. I don't know. We need to pull this first one out a little tighter. There we go. I just want that. I want it to be stuck up a little bit more than that. There we go. This one actually I kind of wish was up a little bit higher too. But that's okay. I think it's pretty good. I think I could have pulled the first one's knots in a little bit tighter, but not too bad. The best part was Warren enjoying it. That's cute. You get confused. Hey, Princess Peach. Welcome to the chat. Thank you for taking a break from ruling the Mushroom Kingdom to hang out. Welcome to your first live stream. I hope you're enjoying it. We're making a Stegosaurus. There we go. Pretty good. Okay. Now, what color did you want me to make these spikes in? Cyan. We have chosen. You have chosen cyan. The choice has been made. And I think it's great. Let's start with the tail spikes. Actually, let's start with the main. No, yeah, let's start with the spine. So I'm gonna try to make these as rounded as possible. We're also gonna try to make sure that we're on camera. So like, where's all these dust coming from? Get out of here, dust. No one asked for you. All right, so we got 1, 2, 3, and you know what? I'm gonna do 4 and then skip 2 and try to do a single crochet 2 together in the third chain. Boom. Boom. Oh wait, I think that extra chain actually made it more spiky. Okay, because we don't want that. You know, that makes it extra pointy. No, we want it to be softer. 1, 2, 3. Maybe we just like softly. Do the crochet. So we can like push it down and make it more rounded. So that's our goal here. Is we want these to be more rounded and spiky. That's a little bit more rounded. What did I do for... Let me look at the other one that we've made. So here's a mushroom one that we made a while back. And it looks like this one I did. Yeah, I did do the chain 2. And then I did a half double crochet. Oh, so instead of doing the... Okay. I see what I did. All right, so let's undo this. Let's do it again. So we'll go 1, 2, 3 chains. And then a half double crochet in the third chain from the hook, which I guess will make it more rounded. Yeah, I guess that did make it more rounded. Okay, cool. And we'll repeat that 1, 2, 3, 4 this time. And then we'll do the bigger one in the center. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll do it. We'll try doing like a half and then a double. Yeah, nice. So still a little bit more rounded. And then back down to these other ones. 1, 2, 3, 4. Skipping 2. Oops. Pretty good. Last one. And then we'll go 1, 2. Right? We need a pretty long end here because we're going to use this for knotting, for sewing it on. But hey guys, we are almost done. We need to vote on our name. So I'm going to take a break just for a second real quick. so that we can get name suggestions in here. Zoe, did you send me names on Slack? You sure did. Oh boy. Okay, cool. That totally works. Thank you, Zoe. Okay, name suggestions. We got a lot of them. One. Okay. Huh. Yeah, that's a cute one. I like that name. I like these. For some reason, I'm really liking simple names on this one. Okay. I got 4 name suggestions for us. All right, name suggestions are out there. We've got Dottie, Deezy, Heidi, and Glitter. Those are your name suggestions. Go ahead and vote now in the chat, and you will help us choose our name. And while you're doing that, we're gonna finish up our Stegosaurus. We've got only one more thing here. We want to add little tail spikes, and then I can sew all these on, and then we'll be good to go. Honestly, pretty chill stream today. I love it. I think we're just gonna keep the tail spikes as we normally do. I don't think I can really round them too much, so we'll just do them like that, like how we normally do. 1, 2, 3. Got a hair in there. Get out of here. Get out of hair. Let me do that again. That's cute. All right. A little bit longer. Pull it through. All right, we got a tail spike. I'm gonna do another one of those, and then we'll sew everything on. And hey, again, if you haven't yet, please like this video down below. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. And we're gonna be doing another stream just like this one on next Friday with a brand spanking new pattern. So new design. I think that's what we're doing. Let's see, that'll be, what day of the week will that be, guys? What's the date on next Friday? I just want to make sure that there's a stream in between, because I need to do a live stream where I'm making a bunch of bunnies for hiding at my mom's house too. So we need to make sure that we have a space for that. Pull that all the way through. All right, let's sew everything together. I suppose we'll start with our tail. Or no, you know, we'll start with the main spike and then we'll add the tail onto it. So that's going to be our main spike just like this. Oh, that's cool. I kind of love that. And we'll start it right in between where the ears are. There's actually a perfect stitch right in between them. Okay. This. 1, 2 stitches up. We're going to unfortunately cover up one of our dots, but that's all right. Okay, we go 1, 2 rounds up, which will be right like that. Yeah. Oh. Okay. switch over. And we're gonna 1, 2, 3 rounds up this time. Actually, we'll do it right here. I'm trying to make it as straight as possible. There. 2 rounds up. Hey, D&D Maps, how are you? Oh my gosh, it's been a long time. How are you? How have you been? What you been up to? You've been making a bunch of D&D maps, I hope. How have you been though? It's good to see you. The 11th. Okay, good. Then yeah, we'll have enough time because the next one after that will be our Easter stream. Thank you for letting me know, guys. Oopsies. Undo that. Let's pick that up a little bit. Like that. Ba-do-ba-do. Out from the other end. Alright, all we need to do next is add on our tail spikes and we'll be donezo. Donezo, Washington. And y'all are naming our Stegosaurus right now. So I'm very excited to see what your names. Cool. All right. All right. Okay. Oh, dude, running your first real D&D campaign. Well, congratulations, D&D Maps. That's a difficult but exciting endeavor, and I hope it's going really well. That's so exciting. Oh my gosh, I bet you've been working on that a lot. I would be. I'd be like, ah! I gotta think of everything. But everybody says that's not how you're supposed to do it. Don't think of everything. 1, 2 will be right there. All right, guys. Almost done. There we go. Ten sessions in. Heck yeah. Dude, that's so cool. Congratulations. I'm so glad that's happening for you. That's so fun. It's excellent. Well, thank you very much. Thank you very much. You guys sound like me playing Super Smash Brothers. I'm always like, excellent, because I like playing Yoshi. All right, last little spikeroni. We're gonna go 3, 2, 1. We'll be right there. All right, I see it. 1, 2, this. Last but not least, make sure we get a good shot for this last pull through. Ready? Yeah, that's good. Okay, double knot cut, and let's figure out what you named our Stegosaurus. Oh my gosh. Oh, they're so cute. What did we name it? Here, let me end the poll. Dottie the Stegosaurus. Are you kidding me? That's too cute, dude. Well, I would say that is another very successful custom dinosaur. Another Sunday, another dino. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for joining today. I hope you enjoyed this. I know I did. That was so cute. My mom is totally going to want to steal this dinosaur, but she can't. It's for a Lava Run supporter. So, again, if you like what's going on here, please like this video down below, subscribe to the channel, hit the little bell icon so you don't miss these live stream crochet alongs. I'll be back again on Friday where we're going to be doing a crochet along for a brand new secret pattern that you don't know about yet. So join on Friday, 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We'll also be live again on next Sunday, probably, making another dinosaur. But I'm not really sure what the dino is going to be yet, so that's obviously going to be made live on camera then. If you really like what's going on here and could support us monetarily, that would be really cool. Please consider purchasing merch and kits in the store, getting a Club Crochet membership to get access to our patterns. Again, our newest crochet pattern on the library is for our little itty bitty gnomes. They're really cute and really cool. And there's another brand new pattern that's coming out for members on next Friday, so keep an eye out. What else? Oh yeah, support Lava Run. Check out Lava Run. You can find it at lavarungame.com. It is a board game that you can crochet all your dinosaurs for, and then you help them escape a volcano. It's really cool. I'm really proud of it, and it's coming out very, very soon. So go check it out. Okay, guys, thanks again for watching. Pasta la pizza. Happy hooking, and I will see you in the next live stream. Oh, and oh my gosh, stop. You hang up first. Oh my gosh, you're making me blur. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Bye.